How are you?
Good morning, brother. How you doing today?
I'm well. I slept pretty okay, I think. So I'm here. I'm up early. It's my day off. But I made a promise to you, promise everybody out there
That's
that
right.
watches, all one person.
Good morning, Joel. He's not
Not here
even
yet.
in
Or
yet.
maybe two. Maybe Cliff will show up. Um,
That's true.
so I want to read something that I started reading. Actually, I got you the same book, Man of Honor,
Yep. Oh,
and
that's
it's
right.
devotionals every day. Yours is in Rhode Island.
No, mine's
Oh,
here.
okay.
It's
It's all
just
good.
over there.
We don't need two books for one video
That's
or one
true.
show here. So, but I want to read this page. It says, "Be the man who remembers what he has learned." And from Proverbs 3:1 through 4 says, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life for many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on your tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man."
That's actually really beautiful.
And I was doing some writing some notes on that. And if I knew my password to my phone, that'd be great.
It's all right. I can't believe I made sure I had my book with me and everything. It was on top of my MacBook, and of course I left it over on the counter.
So what does that mean to you? That can't even get the word out. Scripture.
I can't get my camera to stop going blurry. I
It's
don't know
fine.
why.
It's fine,
Right
man.
now it is, but when I go to move, every few seconds it just keeps going like completely blurry,
I
like
think it's
it's
you.
trying to zone out. Maybe it's my eyes.
Maybe your camera's tired too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, yeah. All right, I see that a little bit.
It's
Huh.
just so blurry. I don't know why.
Hmm. So what does that mean
Um,
to you?
you know, that scripture to me is just another testament of faith of just always having Jesus in your life and just always submitting to that aspect of having him
Okay.
and always trusting in him.
So what I got from it was, don't forget my teachings. Um, Let love and faithfulness never leave you behind, or never leave you, and bind them around your neck, because I feel like that's saying you will forget. And that is why I like the fact that we have this brotherhood,
Yeah.
because we all forget. We Things get good in life,
Right.
and you forget the bad,
Yeah. Guys
because
fall
things are
off
going
for
so well.
sure.
And then when things go bad, you think, or I personally think, wow, I used to be so good. Remember 20 years ago when
Mm,
things were great? Because you've forgotten the bad.
yeah.
And it's a balance. It's a yin and a yang. You're not going to have a
Yeah.
100% great, awesome life. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be bad moments. There's
That's
going to be
true.
incredible moments, amazing memories being made, terrible memories being made. But you have to remember what Jesus teaches you. You have to
Yeah.
remember the good, and you have to remember the bad so that you can avoid that bad or prevent it if you can.
Yeah. Well, I
So,
mean, before our brotherhood and before our men's work, I definitely had a relationship with God and scripture, but it wasn't a daily thing. It wasn't a daily um remembrance to keep on that path.
mhm.
Just like in the relationship aspect of things, being a man or just standing on a foundation, like you said, things start to go good and we forget to continue to put that work in. We kind of slide back and we forget because things seem like they're just so on track, right? Nothing can go wrong. And as men, when we get to that point where we think that nothing can go wrong anymore, that is when we slide back into those bad habits. That is
Mhm.
when we don't catch ourselves anymore because we're not paying attention and we're not repeating that men's work. And when we don't, we fall apart. But having our brotherhood, we have a constant reminder
Mm-hmm.
because we have our 4 meetings a week. We have our Monday check-in, of our perspectives and goals for the week. So it kind of gives us a layout, right, to start off the week with. And then Wednesday we have our bridge meeting. And that just makes it even better because now we catch all the places that we may not have stayed on track, but also if we have, which most of us I think have at this point, how are we going to bridge over to continue the week out? And then, of course, Thursday we have our motivated men's group,
Mm-hmm.
which is just the most important part of the week for me. That's where we come and we get real and we get deep and we kind of have the opportunity to release anything that really is going on. We get to release it here with our brothers and not in the wrong place, not in a place with our children or in a relationship or with our wives or girlfriends or any of the people that it shouldn't be released with. We
Mm-hmm.
get to do it in our brotherhood. And
Absolutely.
then we have our Friday meeting to close the week out. And that's our rag meeting, which is our reflections, accountability, and gratitude, right? We get to reflect on everything that's gone on throughout the week. And taking accountability is one of the most important parts to staying on track, to not forgetting, to remembering where you came from, to remembering the mistakes that you've made from the past, and for taking accountability just for the little side backs that we
Mm-hmm.
may have had through the week. And then, of course, gratitude. There's nothing more important than gratitude. No matter how bad your week was, I don't care how bad your life is, there's always things to be grateful for, always. And that's why I stay in scripture. That's why I stay in remembering all the amazing things that God has provided for me and for my life and for my family. But without that men's work, yeah, I used to do that apologetic thing and I've said this
Sorry. I'm
before.
sorry.
I yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like I genuinely believed that I meant I was sorry. I
Yeah.
really thought that that was legitimate.
Sure.
And things
Same
would
here.
go good and I would stay on track. But after a few weeks, like you said at the beginning, after a few weeks, things are going so good. It's like
Yep.
you just slide right back in. Problems are right back to hell. Life is back to hell. Relationship is back to hell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when
And
you
the and
have a
the and the
brotherhood,
progress looks fake.
yeah, it does.
It
That's
looks
the
fake because
worst
you
part.
haven't embodied it.
Yeah,
And it's not
that's the
fake,
worst
it's just not
part.
embodied yet.
Exactly.
So,
But that's the worst
um,
part because we look like hypocrites at that point. We look like we're full of shit at that point.
we
We've
do.
made these promises. We've said we were sorry. It's like we've talked about, sorry is something that you say only if you're willing to change whatever it is you're sorry for in that moment. It
But
better be
it's the things
something
that
that
you're
you're
gonna
going to
change about
change.
yourself. It's not even
Right,
about what was done, it's what you're gonna do about yourself.
right, right. It's taking care of yourself, being accountable for yourself.
Mhm.
But it's something that you should be accountable for from that moment moving forward. And
Yes.
when you don't have a brotherhood and you don't put in that men's work, you don't understand that aspect, and it doesn't stick with you.
Mhm. You know, along with the gratitude, which I agree 100%, like, it's you need to have that gratitude because there's always something to be grateful for, and there truly is. But the accountability part, and you said it last night after I spoke about my, getting my budget together and my calendar together, and you said, I know what you have going on in your life, and how do you find time?" And I find time because I tell you guys in the group what I'm doing, and that is my word. My word is unbreakable, or my word is unbreakable unless I tell you, I listen. I couldn't make it. I couldn't get it. I couldn't make it happen. But if I say I'm going to do it, I'm pretty good about getting it done, and
Right.
I'll find the time. I will make the time. If I have to shave a minute off of sleep, if I have to, I don't know, figure it out. I will figure it out. Um,
Yeah.
but that accountability, it helps to tell a brother something that you're going to do,
Right.
and that will help hold you accountable. Especially if that brother really does love you like a brother, he will question you. Hey, did you get that done? What are you side eyeing over there? Get the
The
dog.
uh, the dog just came out and she has the blanket on her from bed.
Huh, look at that. She's like,
Right.
let's
The
go, Dad.
dog,
Back to bed.
yeah, she actually has her blankie still on top of her.
Hmm.
And she just came through the whole house and managed to still keep the blankie on her. Yeah,
Love it.
that's adorable. That's adorable. See, those are the things in life that you find to be grateful for.
Yes, right
No
there.
matter how
Perfect.
small they are just perfect. They are.
Perfect
They're just
example.
alignment and just yeah.
Yep,
They take any
absolutely.
of the bad away, they wipe it.
So we're gonna keep them short like yesterday. So I just want, and I know that you're not feeling that great right now. So I want you to get that blanket, go back to bed. But if you can, I don't know. But so have gratitude and hold yourself accountable. And if you can't hold yourself accountable, find a brother that will help you hold yourself accountable. And if you need that brother, join the Northman School, guys. It's 84 cents a day. That is something that I would pay anybody to help hold me accountable. Not even for the meetings, just to say, hey, did you do what you said you were going to do? And kick me in the shin if I didn't do it. We won't kick you in the shin, I promise. Unless you live next to me. I mean, I could kick AJ in the shin, but I wouldn't do that. Well, maybe I would. We'll see. But 84 cents
Abs-
a day, guys. You'll have meetings. You can talk it out. You can figure it out in your head. You can express your gratitude. You can hold yourself accountable. We can help hold you accountable. You can discuss
That's
your
right.
bridge and how you're getting where you're going, and you can discuss your goals. And we can tell you or help you promote those goals. Yeah, it's a great meeting,
Th-
guys. Great group.
Thursday is really important though too.
Tonight's a good one.
Thursday, having that safe space to go into and be able to talk with your brothers and work through the things that have gone on throughout the week if you've had bad things going on, or if
Hmm.
you are in a new place in life that is a bad season, whether it's divorce or whether it's just, you know, just a bad season in life where things are going wrong. That, excuse me, having that brotherhood is just what it's all about. You will get through it. These guys that we have in our brotherhood, us included, like we walk shoulder to shoulder and we're there for one
Yep,
another. We are
absolutely,
consistently there for one another.
absolutely.
And there's nothing more important than that. You also have life coaches that are in these meetings, and you also have a bunch of guys that have all been there and gone through it, and most of them have made it on the other side. There are still some guys that are new that, are continuing to do that work, and that's great. And we're there for them every week. Guys are there for me every week. But there's just nothing more important. But I'll throw that out there too. If you are in the beginning of a divorce, if you go to northmancoaching.com, there is a free ebook that you can download on there. A lot of the decisions that you're going to make in that first 30 days are going to be decisions that shape many years to come, and not necessarily in a good way if you don't react correctly, which most of us don't. If you download that free ebook and read it and go through it, it will help you um, to focus and not react and not put yourself in the hole that most of us put ourselves in. But there's also a free 60-minute coaching call on there.
Hmm.
You can call Gary, go through that 60-minute coaching call, and find out if one-on-one coaching is what you need right now, or if the brotherhood is what you need right now. But it's free and it can't hurt. And if you're sitting sunk in your shit right now, drinking at night, falling apart, struggling to get up and go to work every day, wife is on the halfway out the door or already out the door, and you're falling apart, or you've been in some type of accident like I was, or all of the above, or just a really rough season, call Gary. Do that free 60-minute coaching call. It's so worth
Amen.
it. All that information will be down in the description. But again, it's northmancoaching.com, and you can go to resources and find the Brotherhood School in there, very simply, or you can go down, like I said, in the description.
Yes. I want to share one moment of gratitude, actually, that I might share tomorrow night again in the meeting. But um, here in Rhode Island, well, and it's winter, but in Rhode Island, it's pretty sucky. It's cold and snowy and gross. It's getting warm. Yesterday it warmed up a little bit. Some of that snow melted, and I actually saw, and I get excited every year when I see it, a tiny little green something sprouting out of the dirt,
Really?
out of the cold, wet dirt where the snow was. And I'm like, that's it right there. That is it. So springtime is upon us, guys. That's when new life forms. It's when new life
True.
comes out of the ground from the cold darkness. Think of that as your life. The cold and darkness is about to end. Are you going to allow it to end? Or are you going to crawl back in the ground and stay where you've been all winter long? Reach out. Call me. Join the group. Call somebody else. Join another group. I don't care. Find that help. Find what it takes to make you break out of that ground and become the man and the person that you want to become. On that note,
Become the best version of yourself that you
yes,
possibly can become. I'll throw something in real fast too. Just where you went with gratitude. This has been one of the most painful, enduring weeks that I've had in a while. But I'll tell you what, I am so grateful that I have even this brotherhood and coffee with Gary every morning. I have somebody to share this time with, no matter how rough my night's been. I have my meetings all week long because even though I might want to just lie there in that bed and stay in a ball in the fetal position in pain and going through what I'm going through, having my brothers to go and talk to about, I'm so grateful for that. It means everything to me. So,
excellent.
but yeah,
Thank you for sharing, brother. And I'm glad that you
I'm
come in.
sure.
I know you're in pain, and I know you kind of got to shove it down a little bit for the live, and I appreciate that. And I'm here for you, man. You want to talk after this? We can talk after this. So,
I've always
or you can go to
appreciate that,
bed,
brother.
whatever. I don't know if my
I
talking
always
helps you or not, but
appreciate that.
all right. So we're
Yeah,
gonna wrap it up
it's
for today,
important.
and we'll be back tomorrow with another awesome scripture reading and how we're gonna relate that to men's growth, guys. All right.
That's
Have a
right.
good
Check
day
us
and
out.
join the school, and I'll see you tonight for free if you join right now for the Motivated Men's Group. Have a good one,
That's
guys.
it. Have a good one, guys.